Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Dead, and today I'm going to be answering your questions from the AMA video from a couple days ago. First question is, what is your favorite and least favorite mobs in Minecraft? Oh boy, I would say my favorite ones are the ones that don't try and kill me and they drop food. So, uh, least favorite? I mean, maybe unpopular opinion, but I really don't like creepers. The novelty kind of wore off, and now I just find them kind of annoying. And then in the same vein, I find Endermen just kind of annoying the way they work. But it's largely offset since they're pretty optional. You know, I mean, besides needing to kill a couple of them for the eyes, I, just don't mess with them. Question number 2. What have your top movies and top shows that you've seen this year, not necessarily released this year, been? I have a terrible recollection of things that I've watched. I don't know what it is. Like, if you ask me, would you read this year? Would you watch this year? I can't remember. Like, I was looking up shows that I know that I watched right when they released, and I'm like, that came out this year, and it was like, this came out in 2001. So I guess my grasp of time is terrible, but the couple things that stand out for me, Godzilla Minus One and The Menu, as far as movies go. And for shows, Beef on Netflix and Blue-Eyed Samurai. And then for anime, Bocce the Rock. Honestly, I think Bocce the Rock is probably the only anime that I've watched this year. I can't say for certain. Besides the end of Attack on Titan, I don't remember if that was this year or not, but that may have been last year. I think it was last year, the end of last year. Okay, so next question, what do you do for work outside of this? So I'm in retail management. That's basically what I'll say. It's not glamorous. Did you play a lot of other games in between quitting Minecraft? And if so, which ones? I've played a ton of games in between quitting Minecraft and now. Impossible for me to really say. Because after I quit playing Minecraft, like I went from playing pretty much World of Warcraft nonstop from like 2005 until 2009. That's whenever I found out about Minecraft. Probably after I quit playing Minecraft is whenever I started playing other single-player games. So the next part of the question is, what is your favorite game? Pretty much leads right into that. My friend got me to play Dark Souls. So this was 2010, 2011 or so. Yeah, I mean, God, I played so many things. A lot of indie games. I tried like most games that came out at the time, like bigger games that I sunk a lot of time into, probably like City Skylines. I put a lot of time into all the Dark Souls games, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne. I didn't play Sekiro very much. Online games, I played a lot of Overwatch. I played a lot of Diablo 3 and I played a decent amount of Diablo 4. And I played a lot of Path of Exile. Clearly, these are not in order. My brain is kind of just going genre to genre. Binding of Isaac, Risk of Rain. Oh, Factorio got me into like factory sims. Let's see. I played like some of the more casual indie games like Stardew Valley. I played Terraria. That was one of the games that I started playing like right after Minecraft. Yeah, it's just so many. I played a lot of Hearthstone. If you name a game, I've probably at least tried it. I can't say that I was ever any good at them, but to answer your question about favorite game, I'm not going to count just pure playtime, but the most memorable, and I'm definitely going to say Dark Souls 1 / Bloodborne. Next question is, again, do you do anything else like working outside besides YouTube? I assume they mean like work, which again, retail management, but I initially read this question as, do I like working out? You know, yeah. Fun fact, I am a personal trainer. I'm a certified personal trainer, but I don't train people anymore. I did it. I basically got certified just because I liked learning about working out. So I just got certified for fun, basically. And I tried doing some training, and it just really wasn't for me. I mean, I already do retail related things from my regular job, and then I was doing another people oriented service on the side, and it was really hard to balance. This next question, hey bro, 13 years later, what is your wisdom to enjoying life the best one can? God, that is a loaded question, and actually I am going to give a short answer to this and a long answer later, because I've recently taken a step back and analyzed the way I do content and how to make it more sustainable for me. Is I think I'm going to maybe try to, not every video, but have a video centered around a topic, and to talk about one thing or maybe one or two things per video. It makes it more of like a packaged content. Maybe gives it a little more structure to it. And I think maybe this one is a good thing to talk about because, like I said, like, I know it's not everyone, but there is an age difference between me and the majority of you. And some people are open to advice, some people are not. But to answer this question in the short term, realizing that no one is really paying attention to you, I think is one of the most liberating feelings that you can come across. You can tell people this, but you're not really going to know what I mean until like you try it. You got to try something and then realize that the made up scenarios in your head that you thought were going to come from people judging you just don't come. For instance, this YouTube channel, the biggest thing that I was worried about posting, I got a lot of anxiety after I told people that I know in real life about it, because I would just sit and think, oh, well, I have this many subscribers and this many people watch my videos, but I'm really concerned about this one person seeing that I uploaded a video. And guess what? Whenever I uploaded a video, I never heard a word from them. Like, I don't know if they watched it or not. I don't care. But it took me a while to get over. So I think that's a big piece of information. Just realize everyone's so worried about their own crap. Just worry about yourself. And as long as you're worrying about yourself, you're going to enjoy yourself. I mean, that's really all there is to it. How do you manage your ADHD? I also have ADHD, and helping kids who have ADHD in my classroom is a huge passion of mine. As a middle school teacher, do you feel like having ADHD helps you or hinders you, or both, as a gamer and as a YouTuber? I have a hunch that I have ADHD. I'm fairly certain that I do. I've got a lot of the signs for it. As a gamer, I think it's hard because there are certain games that I click with really fast. Things that are fast-paced, things where I'm pressing a lot of buttons. For instance, like, the first time that I really realized this was like StarCraft 2. The fact that I was constantly needing to do something, and I could think about a problem, but I had to think about it minimally, and I just had to act in order to play the game. Like StarCraft 2, I played a lot of Quake, and then I went on to play like Counter-Strike, less so, but like Call of Duty 4. Like, those are faster games, and you kind of just have to do something in a situation, or else you just lose. I think that really helps. Also, there's a genre of games where they're bullet hell adjacent. Think like Vampire Survivors. And there's another game that I like called Death Must Die, where you personally don't really do much. You just move. But the object of the game is you are slaughtering thousands upon thousands of things on the screen. And your character's like auto firing, and you just are making this build. Like, you select what you want to do and how your skills get modified and stuff. I don't know. They're just really fun, and I feel like those things actually like tickle an ADHD brain a certain way, and that's why I relate to them. But again, like, there's some remorse where I'd sit down and play Vampire Survivor for like 6 hours, and then I feel overwhelming guilt afterwards. So it's a balance. Also, games that I love, like Factorio, I have a hard time replaying them because I know what I have to do a certain thing. So I look at an objective and I say, okay, I need to do steps A through O to get to this goal. And I'm like, man, steps C through F are just kind of a drag. So then I just don't do it. Like, I talk myself out of it. As a YouTuber, though, I don't really think it has a big impact outside of maybe, I don't think this is less of an ADHD thing, but I talk myself out of a lot of things. I have had video ideas. I've written scripts for videos where maybe I go in a different direction than what I've gone, and I'm just afraid to pull the trigger on that. And so many ideas have not seen the light of day. Like I said, though, I don't know if that's an ADHD thing or not. If you could remove a thing from the current Minecraft and add one as well, what would those things be? Hard for me to think of something that I would remove. The first things that come to mind, less RNG based things for you to progress. So things that annoy me would be the villagers having multiple stacks of RNG. Like, you know, you can just place, you know, the work block and destroy it and place it until you get whatever you want. And then there's the cost related to that. I don't know. Like, that just rubs me the wrong way. The entire enchanting system based on RNG rubs me the wrong way. It's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. As far as like a core, like, gameplay, like a core gameplay mechanic that's in the game that I do not like one bit, that I don't think that adds anything to the experience, is hunger. The fact that you need to eat food periodically when you're doing nothing just to have your health regenerate if you get damaged feels really weird. Like, if your hunger gets low enough, you can't sprint, correct? But what if you're literally not in danger of anything, but you're just running around? All of a sudden you can't run. I see no reason that you can't just eat food to heal yourself. Sure, maybe the old version of you click a food and it instantly heals you, maybe that could have been changed as a middle ground. But I think hunger is, it's weird. I don't know. It just does, it seems out of place. And the fact that it's been in the game for so long, largely unchanged, seems weird to me. Because no matter what they do, Minecraft is not a survival game. The game mode that you might be playing is called survival, but really, think about it. Like, how much do you feel like you're quote unquote surviving past like the first couple of days? So maybe that's one thing that I would remove or drastically change. One thing that I would add is if they want to continue down this road where they make more RPG elements / progression elements to the game, they should have some stuff that's in the middle between starting the game and killing the Ender Dragon. There are things that you do that you quote unquote think as milestones. At least this is the way my brain interprets it. Where you start the game, you build a base, you know, maybe your first milestone is getting like full diamond and everything. Your second milestone is getting things enchanted. Maybe your third would be going to the nether and being able to farm enough stuff to go to a stronghold. And then your next milestone is to find the stronghold. And then really outside of that is like, what do you do to progress? I think it'd be really cool if they had like random summoning bosses. Let's say, for instance, that it takes no special materials, but let's say you're wandering in a dark oak forest and you stumble across like a statue that looks like a cow that has a pedestal at the bottom of it. And you click on it and it has like an inventory screen, and it wants you to put in like imagine you're looking at your inventory, but each of the squares inside the inventory had an item in it that was like grayed out, and you had to put like 10 of this, 9 of this, 20 of this, like, and you filled it up and you like sacrifice the items. And then all of a sudden there's like a horde of what look like regular cows. They just swarm you. They're hostile. Maybe their eyes are red. And every time you kill one, they're like dropping this like different kind of leather. And then at the end of it, you find out, oh my God, this horde of cows was controlled by like a cow sorcerer. And then there's like this little mini boss. Maybe the mini boss drops like unique items. Maybe like in the spirit of like Diablo 2, you know, you get like a special weapon or like a helm that has like unique values. Like maybe the cow is wearing a crown that increases experience gain or something. I don't know. But then like the leather that you collected off of killing all like the horde cows, it's like enchanted leather, and you can craft like a special leather set, maybe that doesn't have great defense, but maybe has other bonuses. Like they could go wild with stuff like that, and they just don't. And I don't know if there's mods that do that, but I feel like small discoverable content that's not gate kept, really, like the only gatekeeping thing is like, oh, I found this thing while I was exploring. The blocks that you put in, the items are just regular things. They're not like crazy things where you got to go to the nether, you know? But I don't know. I feel like that could be fun. Like people would enjoy that. And if you got like 10 or so variations of something like that and generated them throughout the world, maybe they're biome specific, maybe they're totally random. Maybe there's like a mini progression inside of those. I don't know. But I think they should focus on things like that. Especially if they want to keep going down this RPG kind of progression system they have going on that's like half-baked. That is the end of the questions that I received. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for submitting questions. And if you think of anything else, if you have any other questions you didn't get to submit to the first one, go ahead and drop questions here. If I collect enough, maybe I'll do a second one. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again next time. Peace.